वासुदेवविमलामृतधामवासं नारायणं नरकतारणनामधेयं श्यामं सितं द्विभुजमेव चतुर्भुजं च त्वं भक्तिधर्मतनयं शरणं प्रपद्ये। सहजानंद स्वामी महाराज की जय। हरे कृष्ण महाराज की जय। स्वामीनारायण भगवान की जय। Once again, Jai Swaminarayan to all the devotees, all Gurukul alumni present in today's Thursday Satsang. My dear devotees, today's our topic for Thursday Satsang is gold or God. My dear devotees, it's a simple question. If in front of you somebody has offered gold as well as one offer of having darshan of God, what do we choose? You are in a bad need of a gold, money, and somebody is offering you, great Swamiji, like our elder Swamiji is offering you that if you follow this, you can have divine darshan of God. So what do you choose? Do you choose gold or do you choose to have darshan of God? Write in the chat box. It should be your honest answer. Write in the chat box. What do you choose? When you are in bad need, you have to pay the loans, you have to pay EMI, you have so many debts upon you, and you want to clear all that. Both is not the option, my dear Gurukul devotees. Both is not the option. Either gold or God. What would you choose? Come on, everybody. I want to know your honest answer, because today we are going to discuss about honesty. And honesty begins with our responses. So let me know that how devotees are answering. God, gold, God, God. It is very nice to say God, right? It is very easy to say God, but when we are passing through the problems and we choose God, it's very different and it is also difficult, isn't it? My dear devotees, now I would like to share one story of such a great devotee of Bhagavan Swaminarayan. This devotee's story is inspiring us that in such a vast and difficult situation, how can we choose God over gold? So are you ready? If ready, then wave your hands. Let us begin that divine story of one such great devotee of Bhagavan Swaminarayan. So, my dear devotees, there was a devotee, his name was Gala Kohli, and he was from the Limbdi village. He was not such a wealthy devotee, but he was wealthy with the values. And by the satsang of great saints of Bhagavan Swaminarayan, he became a devotee of Bhagavan Swaminarayan. And he has promised to his saints that yes, for lifetime I will follow Panch Vartman. Once upon a time in Gujarat, there was a heavy famine. People were suffering, lack of water, lack of, rain. People are suffering in the farming. They are unable to grow any crops. The land is getting dry. Every single day, water is getting sucked in the land, and land is getting dried and broken. People are suffering this pain of famine. But Anyways, whenever we face the problems or difficulties, we also think about solution. When there is no option in our life, definitely we think about solution. And that's what all these people of this village, they thought, that what can we do? All these village people, they decided to shift from village to the city and to find their livelihood, to get money. And they went to the city. All the people, they are moving towards the different cities. There was one devotee of Bhagavan Swaminarayan, and his name was Gala Kohli. And he thought that let me go to Surat, the town of Surat. Even today also you can see the diamond city Surat. This Gala Kohli, from his Limdi village, he started to move with his family, with his wife. Both are moving towards the Surat. They were on the way to Surat. But on the way, one incident happened that we can connect with our life as well. When Gala Kohli was moving first and his wife was following him. She was backside. As Gala Kohli was walking on the path, it was a dry land. There was nobody over there. Only Gala Kohli and his wife on the path, and such a dried land. But somebody has lost one golden anklet on the road. He might have forgot or he might have lost. So from far, this Gala Kohli saw that there is something glittering. And by seeing this glittering ornament, Gala Kohli thought that what is this? As Gala Kohli came near to that anklet, he came to know that, oh my God, this is an golden ornament. This is not just an ornament. This is gold. And though everybody were suffering the famine, this Gala Kohli also could have get that thought, right? That if I can get this gold, if I take this anklet and if I sell somewhere, I can pass this famine. But this Gala Kohli was the devotee of Bhagavan Swaminarayan. He actually did not think like that. He thought that this anklet does not belong to me. This belongs to somebody else. And when this does not belong to me, if I take it, if I even touch it, it is an act of stealing. And I have given the promise of Panchvartman. I hope you all devotees know this Panchvartman. And the one among them is not to steal anything in any way. The third Vartman is not to steal anything. Stealing means what? Stealing is not just about, robbing something when people are sleeping. Robbing the bank. No. Stealing means taking or using things which does not belong to us. That is also a kind of stealing. And now the inner battle started in the mind of Gala Kohli. Who will not get that thought that yes, that if such kind of tempting situation arise in the life, and definitely people get attracted, tempted with that gold, with that thing which can solve their problems, which can solve their difficulties, isn't it? But anyways, this Gala Kohli was the devotee of Bhagavan Swaminarayan. He did not compromise with himself. But he thought that though I will not take this anklet, I will not get attracted towards this golden anklet, but backside my wife is coming. If she will see this, she will get attracted, and if she might take this ornament, then unnecessary, we will break the Vartman of Bhagavan Swaminarayan, Panchvartman of Bhagavan Swaminarayan. Thinking so, before his wife reaches to that point, Gala Kohli turned some dust over that golden anklet. So his wife cannot see that. Afterwards, Gala Kohli was moving ahead, and backside his wife was following. She came, she saw that something he has done. After some time, when they sat for the rest, his wife asked that, what were you doing? Gala Kohli said, nothing, just actually there was something, ornament. It was a gold ornament. So I thought that you might think, and if you might take it, then it will not be good for us. And it will be a breakup of Panchvartman of Bhagavan Swaminarayan. It will be a breaking of our promise that we have given to our Swamijis. So I thought, let me cover that anklet with the dust so you don't see that and you don't get attracted towards it. My dear devotees, gold is something which is the favorite of any woman. But this wife, she was the devotee of Bhagavan Swaminarayan. She said that, oh, why did you throw a dust over the dust? Others' properties, others' belongings, others' things are like dust for us. By listening the answer of his wife, even Gala Kohli got surprised and fascinated that she is having even better understanding than me. My dear devotees, what do we understand from this charitra? I request all of you to write in the chat box how this charitra connects to you. Imagine yourself in the place of Gala Kohli. When you are in the problem and when you are in the difficult times, financial problems, at that moment, how do you deal the situation? What do you do? Write in the chat box. I am waiting for your reply. Come on, write in the chat box. All of you think and write in the chat box. I would have taken the gold. Okay. And sometimes this kind of situations really confuse us like anything. That what should we do? Should we choose gold or God? When gold is the need for the life, God is not the need. Isn't it? At that moment, what do we choose? Mostly we make such choices that God we will get later. But right now I am in the difficult times. I should take the gold. And anyways, now nobody is the owner of this gold, right? Nobody is seeing me. Nobody is going to, blame me. Nobody is going to justify that I have done any kind of theft. Isn't it? What do we do? Gold is first option and God is second option. Yes. So, my dear devotees, thank you very much for your answer in the chat box. That's what we are going to understand today. That in our life, even such difficult times as a devotee of Bhagavan Swaminarayan, we should not choose gold, which does not belong to us. When we don't choose gold, God is with us and He will take care of us. That's why in the scripture, there is a big statement is given. Dharma rakshati rakshitaha. When we follow Dharma, when we protect Dharma, Dharma protects us. When we protect honesty, integrity, that honesty, integrity protects us. There are n number of examples in the scriptures, in the history of spirituality. So my dear devotees, nowadays if we connect this charitra to our life, mostly nowadays the most popular theft is theft of credit. People are so much hungry for the credit. Somebody has done good work and nobody has appreciated him. And if we have done somewhere, in that, if there is little role of us, we immediately go and we announce and we say that yes, it was because of me. I have given the idea. It was my guidance. It was this, that. And this is how we steal someone's credit, which does not belong to us. Right? It is like how Gala Kohli saw an orphan ornament on the road, similarly sometimes orphan credit will be fallen somewhere, and afterwards we take that credit and we say that yes, it was because of me. Actually we are doing, that is the biggest myth in this world, that I am doing something good. That is the biggest myth. Everything happens in this world, especially everything that is good happens in this world, it is just because of God. Without God, it is not possible. My dear devotees, today onwards, let us learn and let us extract the inspiration from Gala Kohli, that today onwards we will never take anything which does not belong to us, rightfully does not belong to us. We should not possess. Even our saints are teaching us that we should not even touch. You are sitting somewhere and somebody kept their mobile, and the screen and the camera, by seeing that you got attracted, oh, such a which model it is. Thinking so, without the permission of the owner, if you are touching that, even that act of touching is also an act of stealing. It is also slightly the breakup of our Panchvartman. So my dear devotees, in our life we have to fix in our mind that what do we want, gold or God. If we want gold and if we choose gold, then God will leave us on our destiny. But if we choose God, then God is always with us. And those people who has chosen God, God has always helped them. Yes. My dear devotees, let me give, there is one more example of Mayaram Bhatt. There was a devotee named Mayaram Bhatt, whose name Bhagavan Swaminarayan has mentioned in Sikshapatri. Once upon a time, one widow woman came to Mayaram Bhatt and she said that, oh Bhattji, oh Brahmin Dev, Mayaram Bhatt was Brahmin devotee. So she said that I want to go somewhere, I need some loan. So she has given one ornament, bangle. Ladies, they wear bangle, right? So she gave one bangle to Mayaram Bhatt and she went outside. So Mayaram Bhatt took that bangle and kept in one locker or some safe place, one box somewhere. After few days, Mayaram Bhatt was doing something and he saw that golden bangle. He thought that, why this is one? If somebody will give the bangle, it will be either 2 or 4, never 1. Thinking so, Mayaram Bhatt thought, oh my God, I think that mother has given me 2 bangles and I have only 1. I think somewhere it is missing. He started searching in his house that where it is. But Mayaram Bhatt could not find it. And he got big doubt. Oh my God, how can I do this? This is dishonesty, right? She has given me 2 bangles and I will return her only 1. Thinking so, Mayaram Bhatt, he took his own gold and went to the goldsmith and he said that, see, similar to this bangle, make another one, same as it is. Mayaram Bhatt went to the goldsmith and that goldsmith made the same another bangle. Then happily Mayaram Bhatt came and he kept those 2 bangles in that box, locker. And afterwards, after few days, when that widow returned back and she asked that, Mayaram Bhatt, where is that bangle? So Mayaram Bhatt gave him 2 bangles. Now she was surprised. She said that, no, only 1 is mine. Mayaram Bhatt said, no, you have given me 2. Please take it. How? Who will give 1 bangle to anybody? It will be either 2 or 4, right? So you had given me 2 bangles and I want to return this. Please take it. So this mother, this widow woman, she thought that, Bhattji, I have given you only 1 bangle. Bhattji said, no. You are mistaking. I think you are taking test of my honesty. No. I am a devotee of Bhagavan Swaminarayan. I cannot do like that. Please accept these 2 bangles. It is yours. See, this mother said, no, Mayaram Bhatt, I have given only 1, not 2. Mayaram Bhatt said, no, I don't believe. Mayaram Bhatt said, really, if you have given me 2 bangles, then please, you give me promise on your sister, sorry, on your daughter. पहले के ज़माने में ऐसा था ना कि सौगंध खाते थे, सम खाते थे. So, but when Mayaram Bhatt said like this, that mother, she said that yes, if anything happens, if I am wrong, then some of my daughter. Listening this, then Mayaram Bhatt realized that okay, I think it was 1 only, and afterwards 1 given. But Mayaram Bhatt said, anyways, 1 was yours, but second one is my gift to you for your daughter. You are arranging the marriage for your daughter, so another bangle also you take. 1 from my side, 1 is yours. Please take both the back. What would be the thought process of Mayaram Bhatt? How many devotees are understanding, getting this charitra? Can you please wave your hands? Let us relate this story with our life. When sometimes somebody has given us something to keep safe, afterwards when he comes, are we using? Are we investing it somewhere? Are we making money out of it? Or are we just preserving and giving them back? Anyways, the point is that a devotee of Bhagavan Swaminarayan keeps in mind that because of me, people should not speak ill about my God, Bhagavan Sri Swaminarayan. And that's why this Mayaram Bhatt has written these 2 bangles to that woman. Another story I would like to say, that is a story, amazing story, because of honesty, because of following commands of Sikshapatri, because of following Dharma, he is losing everything in his life. Mostly what we think in our life, that if I am following Dharma, I should get everything. I should get success, I should get money, I should get happiness, I should get good family, everywhere I should get respect because I am following Dharma, I am following devotion of God. My dear devotees, it's not like what we think. If you are following Dharma does not mean that you will always get happiness, you will always get success, you will always get wealth. The fruit of Dharma and devotion is not wealth. It is salvation. Of course, it is a happiness. Not happiness, more than happiness, peace and satisfaction. Yes. Sometimes we have this myth in our mind. I am doing lot of devotion. Why in my life these all problems are arising? Even though I am doing lot of devotion, every morning I am performing puja, I am following Ekadashi, I am following Panchvartman, even though people are speaking negative about me. Yeah, they will. Because the fruit of devotion is not all these things. The fruit of devotion is not worldly pleasures, not worldly materialistic things. And when we perform devotion with such kind of expectations, that's where we fail and we get disappointed, and afterwards we give up devotion of God. Isn't it? So my dear devotees, there was one devotee, his name was Rupabai. This Rupabai was working in the royal court of Vijay Singh Ji Darbar in Bhavnagar. Once upon a time, king along with many horse riders, they went to the jungle for hunting. They saw one pig, jungly pig, and they all were chasing that pig to hunt. Meanwhile, that pig got into one bush in the jungle. All these horse riders, they surrounded that place and they all started shooting their guns in the sky. By listening this terrible sound, this pig luckily jumped from the bush nearby Rupabai. Actually, the instruction was for everyone that whenever the pig comes out, you should shoot him and hunt him. Everybody were keeping their guns ready to hunt that pig. But luckily that pig jumped out from that bush and passed nearby Rupabai. By saying this, Rupabai shot not to the pig in the sky, because Rupabai was following the commands of Bhagavan Swaminarayan. Yes, that we should not kill any animal, not even small insects. How can we unnecessarily kill any pig for our hunting, for our pleasure? Rupabai did not kill. But because of this, king got disappointed. King felt insult. What is this? Such a, what we can say, coward people in my court. I don't want such coward people in my royal court. Get lost. You are fired. You can't even hunt a small pig. Then what will you do in my royal court? You get lost. Today onwards you are fired. Dear devotees, tell me why he got fired. Because he saved that pig? Because he followed the commands of Sikshapatri? Sometimes same way in our life also, we are following honesty. We are being honest. We are following commands of Sikshapatri, and that's why people are ignoring us. And that's why people are criticizing us. At that moment, what do we do? How do we handle that situation? That's what Rupabai is telling to all of us, right? And the story does not end here actually. Rupabai's story is such inspiration. One time he got fired. Afterwards, again, one day, the queen of the king came to the king and said that I want new ornaments. To get the ornaments, they need gold. And to get the gold from the Jamnagar, they need one honest person. And the minister of the king suggested that that honest person is none other than Rupabai. So let us send Rupabai to Jamnagar and get the gold. So Rupabai, along with few other courtiers, they went to the Jamnagar, they got the gold, and they were returning back to Bhavnagar. Before they reached, there were other courtiers. They said to the Rupabai that, Rupabai, see, already king has disrespected you, insulted you in front of everybody, and he disliked you, he fired you. Now it's perfect time to take revenge. Rupabai said, what do you mean? Revenge means, let us take some gold and nobody will know. We will not tell anybody. As they were just talking like this, Rupabai stood up and he pulled his sword and said that until and unless I am here, I will not do that. I will not even let you do that. They returned back to Bhavnagar. By seeing this gold, that queen became very happy. And afterwards, again Rupabai he got back his job in the royal court of the king. Again one day, there was a party of prince and everybody were enjoying, and that king offered the glass of wine to Rupabai. Rupabai did not accept it. And because Rupabai did not accept it, even that king has forced him. Rupabai said that I am a devotee of Bhagavan Swaminarayan. I cannot accept it to please you because I want to please my God. And that king felt again insult. And again he said that such people who disrespect their king, I don't want such people in my royal court. Get lost. You are fired. Again the Rupabai was fired. Then Rupabai came back home. Rupabai was not having any land or any other way to survive their livelihood. But came to home and he started doing devotion of Bhagavan Swaminarayan, 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 Swaminarayan. He did not complain about Bhagavan Swaminarayan that, Are, I am doing your devotion and every time I am getting fired. Once again, queen came to the king and she said that I want to go to Kashi for the pilgrimage of Gangaji. I want to take bath in Ganga river, want to go to Kashi. Again, to protect the queen and to take her safely to the Kashi, there required one brave and honest person. Again, that wise minister of the king suggested the name of Rupabai. Minister said that, "O king, your majesty, we have fired the Rupabai, but Rupabai is the only one who is truly brave and honest and person, a man of character. Only we can trust Rupabai." So again, king called Rupabai and said that you take the salary of last month and again you join back your job in the royal court. Again, Rupabai joined. And Rupabai went to Kashi along with queen and other some servants of the queen. After completing their pilgrimage journey to Kashi, they were returning back to Gujarat, to Bhavnagar. On the way, one day at midnight 12 a.m., the queen sent one servant to the tent of Rupabai in night. They might have halted somewhere in the jungle or some village. So that servant came to Rupabai and said that queen is remembering you. Queen wants to see you now. So Rupabai said that I'm sorry, I'm a devotee of Bhagavan Swaminarayan. Right now I cannot go. I cannot see the queen because it is a midnight. Tomorrow morning I will be present in the service of queen. That servant came to the queen and he said that Rupabai denied your request. By listening this, again the queen got hurt and her ego got hurt. So she came back to Bhavnagar and immediately came to the king and said that, whom did you send with us? Rupabai, who is not even listening our instructions? He did not follow what we said. Such people you are keeping in the royal court. Queen shouted on the king. And king said, oh, is it so? Again he called Rupabai and said that Rupabai, now you are again lost. Get lost. You are fired from the royal court. Rupabai lost the job. Rupabai came back to home. And Rupabai is now at home. His wife asked Rupabai that you are following the commands of God, you are following Dharma, and why such wrong things happening with you? What is the reason? This is the sensitive time. Sensitive moment to answer sometime, isn't it? In our life also, one time if we lose opportunity, we lose job, we can digest. 2 times, 3 times. How much we can digest and how much we can tolerate. But you listen the answer of Rupabai. Rupabai said that yes, I am following the words of Bhagavan Swaminarayan. That's why I might be facing, but my God is taking my test. And I want to pass that taste of Dharma, that taste of honesty. Whether I get job or I lose job, both is fine for me. Because the day I surrender myself at the lotus feet of Bhagavan Swaminarayan, his wish is my destiny. His desire is my destiny. I don't mind whether I get job or I lose job. I'm happy in his wish, in his desire. My dear devotees, try to catch the thought process of such great devotees like Rupabai. And finally, one day, lion arrived in the field of sugarcane. And this one incident has changed the whole story and the destiny of Rupabai. Sometimes when such kind of things happen in our life, we feel disappointed and we feel that God is not with us. He is not helping us. He is not supporting us. But God has His unique, unbelievable style to protect His devotees and to love His devotees and to give justice to His devotees. So such a big ferocious lion entered inside the field of sugarcane. And there were few farmers who went there for watering and farming work. 2-3 farmers he killed brutally. And he ate the flesh of these farmers. My dear devotees, any wild animal, if once he tastes the flesh of human being, afterwards that wild animal will not like any other flesh. So this lion became hungry for the human flesh. Now anybody going to that farm, anybody going to that sugarcane field, lion is killing them and eating their flesh. Now the situation went out of control. The farmers of the village, of the city, they came to the royal court of the king and they said that, "Oh king, please save us. There is such a brutal lion killing everybody." So king thought that what should be done? King sent around 10-15 soldiers with the gun. And these all soldiers went there and they surrounded the field of sugarcane and they all started shooting the gun in the sky. As they shot the gun, by listening this irritating sound of shot, this lion thought that, "Who came here to challenge me? I am the king of jungle, and who dare to irritate me?" That lion got angry and that ferocious lion jumped out from that field of sugarcane. And as he saw, there were some people by. Listening the roar of that lion, some people lost their guns. And this lion attacked on 2-3 soldiers and there itself pierced them. By seeing this ferocious scene, that lion has attacked and killed this many people, all other soldiers flee away from there. Now, what is the solution? Who can stop this lion? Now again, all the people, they came to the king and they said that, "Oh king, what is the solution?" Finally, minister suggested the name of Rupabai. But king thought that, for 3 times we have fired that person. How will he come in such difficult time? How he will help us in difficult time? And that wise minister, and sometimes more than king, ministers are wise. They know what is right and what is wrong. The tragedy in this world is those who are wise, they are not king. And those who are king, they are not always wise. So this wise minister said that, "Your Majesty, you might be having this assumption in your mind that he will not help, but he will." Again, Rupabai was called. King called Rupabai and said that, "Rupabai, what should be done?" Rupabai said, "O king, I am a devotee of Bhagavan Swaminarayan. I cannot kill any animal." King said that, "Rupabai, I understand. You should not kill any animal. But as a Kshatriya, it is our duty to protect the people. You have not to kill animal. You have to protect people." By listening this, being a Kshatriya anyways, Rupabai accepted that, "Okay, fine. I agree to kill that lion." But still in the mind, the battle of Dharma and Adharma, what is right, what is wrong, is going on. It started. In Sikshapatri, Maharaj said not to kill animal, and here the situation is such twisting situation that what should I do? So Rupabai came back home. He did not sleep. He did not eat. For the whole night, he sat in devotion. And he is remembering Bhagavan Swaminarayan, chanting Swaminarayan, 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 Swaminarayan. My dear devotees, early morning around 4 a.m., Bhagavan Swaminarayan himself appeared in front of him. And Bhagavan Swaminarayan said, "Oh Rupabai, what is the confusion? Why are you confused?" Rupabai said, "Oh Maharaj, I am very happy to have your darshan in such a difficult situation. It is a Dharma Sankat. What should I do? Should I kill that animal or not?" Maharaj said, "Oh Rupabai, you are a Kshatriya. It is your responsibility. It is your dharma to protect people. And to protect people, killing such animal, it's not a violence. It is dharma." By listening such words, soothing words of Bhagavan Swaminarayan, he offered Dandvat Pranam, touched the lotus feet of Bhagavan Swaminarayan. Bhagavan Swaminarayan said that I am with you, but tomorrow when you go, take the sword of the king to kill that lion. Rupabai said, "Yes, Maharaj." Maharaj disappeared. And next day, this Rupabai goes to the king and says that, "Oh king, I am ready to go and kill the lion, but my condition is I want to take your sword." King said, "Of course, why not? You take my sword and go." Along with few other courtiers and horse riders, Rupabai went to the sugarcane field. But Rupabai just did not go that, okay, Maharaj has given me that sword and with that sword I can kill easily. No, a true devotee, of course, seeks the blessings of God, but he also prepares. And what Rupabai has done? Left hand, Rupabai covered with full cloths, very heavy cloths, completely he covered the cloths. And another hand, he is having open sword. And now he is ready to fight with the lion. And all those soldiers, horse riders, they surrounded the sugarcane field and they all are now making the noise in the sky. Inside the sugarcane field, lion was sleeping. Again this irritating sound of shooting in the sky. Again this lion got angry and he thought that again, who came to disturb me? I am the king of jungle, and who dare to irritate me? And this lion, out of his rage, he roared. The moment he roared, the people, many villagers have gathered over there to see what will happen. Will lion will survive or Rupabai? Everybody were curious. From far, hiding from the tree, they all were seeing what is going to happen. And these all soldiers, they are shooting in the sky. By this irritating sound, this lion jumped out from the sugarcane field and he saw that there is one warrior, one fighter is ready to fight. Lion was moving with the slow speed. And lion looked towards this Rupabai and he roared and he jumped, attacked on Rupabai, but Rupabai was fully prepared. He was well prepared. As the lion jumped over Rupabai, Rupabai inserted his left hand inside the mouth of lion and with another hand, with open sword, he cut off the head of lion. In no time, lion was dead. People were just freezed to see that what happened. In no moment, lion was dead. Others, the soldiers and other people, they were just shocked. They thought, oh my God, what is this? How this happened? By the blessings of Bhagavan Swaminarayan, in no time Rupabai has cut off the head of lion. Now lion is no more. Now other people came, they are seeing that, oh, this much big lion. Some people cut their tail, some people cut their hairs, some people cut their ears. They took such kind of parts and they went to the king. Oh king, we have killed the lion. Cowards. They went to the king and they are saying that, oh king, we have killed the lion. Why? To get the credit. Isn't it? Sometimes in our workplace also such kind of things happens. Somebody has done the real work And afterwards we take small works and we go and we say that I have done this, that, I have done that. This is the coward mentality. Rupabai was not like this. Rupabai just went to the river, he took bath because his whole body was, spoiled with the blood of that lion. He removed all the cloths from his hand and he took bath, and afterwards he came to the royal court of the king. Everybody were waiting for the Rupabai. And finally, Rupabai came to the royal court. King stood up. It was the moment to reward the Rupabai. Because more than 3 times he was fired. More than 3 times he was disrespected, insulted. King stood up from the throne. King came down and he embraced Rupabai and said that I am proud of you. It was my mistake to fire you 3 times. It was my mistake to insult you. Brave people like you, honest people like you are the asset and wealth of my kingdom. Today I am proud of you. Because of your bravery today, we are happy. We are experiencing the peace and people are happy. By listening such words, everybody applauded Rupabai. At this moment, king has given one commitment and promise to Rupabai. My dear devotees, this is interesting. King said, today onwards, I write on the authentic paper, Tamrapatra. In ancient time, they used to use Tamrapatra something. Whatever is written on that, now it will never be, disqualified. So king said that I am writing on Tamrapatra that today onwards, you will be forever in the job of royal court. Also, you are not even abide to come for the job. You can sit at home, you can perform devotion of your God, and without work, you will get the salary, you will get the wage. If you wish to come for the work, you can. This is how king has written on that Tamrapatra and gave the promise to Rupabai. My dear devotees, this is how God writes our destiny. He writes our destiny in a great manner, not in the beginning, not before we pass his test. Once we pass his test, then he knows how to change our game. He knows how to change our destiny. What is missing in us always is lack of patience. One small difficult time, one small problem, one small discomfort, one small rejection, insult, humiliation, we break from within and we forget God and we give up all our promises, Panchvartman and everything, isn't it? My dear devotees, that's what we have to learn from today's satsang, right? In our life, gold is representing good situation, favorable situation. And God represents what is right, what is dharma. Today, let us have that promise and commitment to ourselves that we always choose God over gold. We choose God even in difficult situation. And that's where we know whether we are genuinely devoted to God or not. In normal situation, when we are wealthy and we found something and we are living and giving charity, that's different thing. But when we are in bad need, at that moment, to have dharma, to follow dharma, that is a true form of dharma. This is called honesty beyond temptation. Every day we are fighting against temptations of unrighteousness. Every day, in different situations. we are fighting against them. My dear devotees, today let us pray to Bhagavan Sri Swaminarayan. May Bhagavan Swaminarayan bless all of us to become a true devotee of Bhagavan Swaminarayan, like Gala Kohli, like Mayaram, and like Rupabai. And let us become a true Satsangi of Bhagavan Swaminarayan, true honest devotee of Bhagavan Sri Swaminarayan. With this prayer at the lotus feet of Bhagavan Sri Swaminarayan, we conclude our today's Thursday Satsang. Thank you. Jai Swaminarayan.